Okay, yeah, I really don't think there's any here. I'll have to swing into the next little area. Also, actually, out of curiosity, before I go anywhere, I want to poke my head to here. Ooh, cold mountains and Ironforge. Go fishing for a bit in the Forlorn Cavern. Get you a music roll. Cool. Just curious if over here has changed at all. Before there used to be just an Argent Dawn guy. Then two more guys got added. Yeah, Father Gavin, the Argent Dawn. Owen Featherbreeze, a Waldhammer Dwarf, Shaman presumably, and Keelan Earthen Ring. I am not blind to the suffering, Owen, but our mission here is to learn about what the Cataclysm has wrought. Azeroth itself is suffering. I've sent the Lights Hope Chapel for a grant of gold for the care of the refugees. Carry out your mission, but help as you can. Thank you, Father Gavin. The world needs more like you and Boone in these dark times. Boone, a floppy freehand, level 80 elite from Ironforge. Refugee. It's like 4 of them. Oh, and 2 more. It's a nice little touch. But yeah, if I head over here, I think there's some birds this way. Oh, look, there's also one here. Inside the Nurmagard dungeon, kill mobs for grabbing crusted objects, and then clean them, and open the box it gives you. It's not guaranteed drop. I remember it's just cleaning off so many of them previously. So many. Also, for some reason, the episode where I go kill, like, the bear over here that killed that tank driver. Oddly popular episode. It's one of my. It's got like over 100 views or something. I can't remember for sure, but it's got a surprising number of, a surprising bit of attention. Okay, I was trying to be proactive here, and it's money smart, but there's nothing here that I've dropped frigging shite. Small eggs. Okay, something. Fine. So I'm gonna have to genocide the local bird population. Finally. There we go. I was hoping to get some more, but also, do I need to kill you for anything? Also, could I win this pep? Yeah, I could win this pep battle. No loot off those guys. Oh. Go. Feels a little overkill. I think I need to kill one and capture one. So we'll capture the other snake. Actually, didn't I try and auction off some pets? Did that even work? Ooh, I chose poorly. Oh. You know, Palnai, have you ever thought about, I don't know, bringing it to a fucking doctor? Looks like he needs to see one. Capture it. Well done. Modan monster. There we go. Took longer than I'd like to admit. Okay, thing done. And they want us to catch two different types of fish here. Sagefish and lock frenzies. Oh yes, 8. Is that a new fishing school effect? Sorry, fish school effect? Because I don't remember like the whirlpool to it. No need to kill Whitefin. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let's head back to Ironforge. Also, I should have the selfie camera on me. Well, actually, I never opened the presents. Okay, no, I don't have the selfie camera on me. Okay, first present. Let's stop here. This was accidentally going to the Badlands. Taking present. Give me a mechanical greench, which is a temporary pet that will protect you for 10 minutes. 3 charges. And you also get some preserved holly, which makes your mount more offensive. Sorry, not offensive, festive. But, standards. Now, very from person to person. Okay, by opening that, we got the Green Helper box, which will teach us how to summon this companion. Father Winter's Helper. These off-season allies work tirelessly to prepare for the Feast of Wintervale, and would appreciate not being disturbed for the rest of the year. Same stats. And we got great Father Winter's Hearthstone. Add this toy to your tie box. Returns you to the Snug Harbor Inn. Return home in the most festive way possible. Ooh, it's an also really nice looking Hearthstone. I like the look of it. I also got 5 candy canes. Winville gift. Toy armor set. Contains a wooden helmet and 1 stitched cape. Just add imagination. Imagination. Cooldown reduced during Feast of Wintervale. It's always 1 hour. So yeah, I put to the toy the wrong iteration there. Okay, that's cool. We'll see if it's on a separate cooldown to this in a mo. Probably isn't, but curious. So, Merry Munchkin costume. Dress up your perky pug. And Wintervale cookies. I still have 13 on me. I've kind of, whenever I get them, I kind of just store them. So I've had stuff from like 10 years ago. Or whatever. And a wand of holiday cheer. Fills targets with holiday cheer. Whether they want it or not. Goddamn. The model just looks like once you get close enough, it just looks so different to the stuff you see now. It's not bad looking, but it's a little, you know, more res than the others. Should heal my guys up. Ow. Oh, nice. Do it. Oh, yeah. Seriously? God damn. These rams hone their fighting skills by headbutting twigs and saplings near Loch Modan. Takes a moment for us to remember to transform. Sadly, don't have the camera, so can't do that. Should stick it back in my inventory and just leave it there. The axes is awful. I know my priest was working on that quest when I stopped. Need to get back to him and all those alts. Working on a little bit on Chandolin as of late, but only a little. Huh. Raw sage fish heals health and mana. Surprising. Alright. Looking, Oh,
do I have a deal for you?
Surprisingly, I can sell. Wait, no, I can't sell these. Huh. I could have auctioned them, but there's really no point. Oh, ho. Wait, what? I only got one for that. Oh god, fuck you. I thought I got the 5 for the one. That otherwise I would have gone for more. I'll just go buy this. And honestly, that snowman looks so jarring to me. Looks like something right out of like the old Spyro games. Like seriously. Exorbitant fees, god damn it. Ooh, nice.
Potential customer.
One stamina. Oddly low.
Hurry back. What can I do for you?
Oh, ho there. You can only be here for one reason, to open your wonderful presents. Now don't you worry. Great Father Winter hasn't forgot about his favorite Draenei Paladin. Look under the tree and you'll find your gifts. During this season of giving, perhaps your friends would also enjoy receiving some of Smoky Wood Pasture's excellent products. All this talk of treats has given me a hankering for some myself. Gingerbread cookies and milk. You're quite the helper to old Great Father Winter there, Palnai. Have a great feast of Wintervale. Here's a little something, you know, for the effort.
Safe travels.
Fizzy apple cider. It's bound to my account. Heals you for 25% of health. Allows for faster gathering of resources for 30 minutes. That's quite new. And I don't remember what else I was gonna do. Let's go auction some stuff. I could auction that. Not going to though. 44 gold. That's even worse than the eggs. Peppermint.
What can I do for you?
Can only hope this at a player.
You got my attention.
God damn, I don't have any room in here. I've just been hoarding way too much. Okay, I need to get rid of these. Oh nice, this speeds it up greatly. Flesh-eating worm? Ooh. Wintervale roast, something you used to get before. Now don't. Hold on, some water spilled on my mouse. And, one sec. Mishand, did I? Ooh, I got some rep with these. Nice. That's good, because I need as much rep as I can get. It's minor, obviously, but I accept any. We also have this Rasu's, or I have no idea how to say it, minced meat fruitcake, preserved with their special spices for a very long time before these turn bad. Sarah Zuzak's 180 proof rum. Alright. And now there's a little bit more to do. First, before we can say mess in the reindeer, let's go find out about the actual history of the event. Also, Metzen. It's again a nod to a former Blizzard dev, Chris Metzen. He left some time ago. Get an achievement if you get Old Ironjaw. There's a similar achievement in Ogrimmar, I think. And you also get an achievement for doing it as a Alliance person. Similarly, the Horde will get an achievement for doing it as a Horde. Well, for doing it as a Horde over here. Not for doing it as a Horde in their own city. There we go. We got music roll, Cold Mountain, which is presumably the Ironforge team. I like the whole garrison thing, and I feel that due to the garrison being in a bad expansion, certainly I think the garrison wasn't perfect. I do acknowledge that. But I think that since the garrison was in such a bad expansion and all that, some of that got probably rubbed off on it, or got some of its bad rep is because of that. If it had been in a better one, then people would probably not be as miffed at the concept as they seem to be. I'll try it once or twice more and then we'll leave it. I'll also go and try and auction these and see what happens. You never know. You never know. Okay, let's just move on. We'll try again another time. Fishing trainer. Actually, you know what? While I'm awake and while I have it in my head, I'm gonna go send this message to the GM. So I'll be back in a moo. Hello, folks. But my God, was that emotionally draining. It's always been a sore nerve with me that I never got that BlizzCon pet. It's always actually really depressed me. For those who don't know, basically I was back at BlizzCon 2010. I was meant to have gotten the Yeti pet. I got the virtual ticket for my birthday. I was really excited. I remember watching the Tenacious D concert. It was kind of hard to enjoy it. My nan kept. It was like the last day, as far as I knew. I thought we had 2 weeks to watch it and kind of left it to the last day. And Nan kept coming in, bugging me like every 5 minutes, but I still liked it. I was just watching the BlizzCon stuff. But I didn't realize that the Yeti pet was going to be sent to my in-game mailbox. There's that NPC in Stormwind talking about codes, and I thought it was going to be sent to there. It wasn't. It was sent to my Blizzard, my in-game account. So I never got Yeti because I'd been a bit burnt out on WoW for that time, so I didn't play it. And by the time I started playing again, the Yeti was gone from my mailbox. And it took me a while to realize it, I think, or maybe I realized it quickly, but I felt too awkward to do anything about it, and nothing was done. So, like, I even now I have difficulty, contacting places and whatnot. I'm much better now, but I wasn't then, so nothing was done about it. And I'm just hoping that they're, I know they're willing to help me out in some way. I think I phrased that right. I feel like I'm just still a bit frazzled. But basically, yeah, for my birthday back in 2010, I got a BlizzCon pet. Well, I played the BlizzCon the virtual ticket. I didn't realize the pet was being sent to my Blizzard account, to my in-game mailbox. I thought it's being sent to my my email account. Like a code was being sent because of the NPC in Stormwind talking about codes on BlizzCon. So, sorry, 10 different things going through my head at once. Yeah, BlizzCon ticket for birthday, pet was sent to mailbox, not email. Didn't realize till it was too late and was gone. Felt too awkward to do anything for years, and only now mustered up the nerve to realize I could send a ticket and contact Blizzard that way. I thought I was going to have to call them on the phone or something, and the idea of talking to them like that was just a bit much. But there, I've sent in a ticket, and I hope that something will be done. But for whatever reason, like the ticket headline, I had Yeti in as its name, unless like I had everything done right. Then I left the page just to make sure like I'm in the right section, right? Then when I went back in, I thought I fixed everything when I posted it, but it didn't have its title. Hope that's not going to prove an issue. I'll talk to him in a moment. But yeah, it was kind of emotionally draining because it's always been a sore spot, and just like I feel hurt in my chest thinking about it, The Feast of Winterfell, you say? Alas, in times past, it held a more substantial meaning to us dwarves. Now it seems as though others have turned the legend of Great Father Winter into something that helps sell candies and presents. It's no surprise that Golly is bitter about that change. He and other dwarves like him cling to our past like a banner of war. While I think a little separation is always good. it's important to remember the origins of the feast. Here, if you're interested in learning more about the Feast of Wintervale, read this book. While I think our recognition of the legend is the While I think our recognition of the legend is the appropriate one, I'm enough of a scholar to appreciate the collection of all information into a single source. When you're done, take the book to Muradin Bronzebeard, though for a fact he'll be interested in hearing that others have taken an interest in the older legends. He used to take it to his brother when he was not made a diamond. Don't believe any of those rumors you've been hearing. Don't believe any of those rumors you've been hearing. I'm the only author of those novels, not that putrid undead corpse.
Watch your back.
That's a little nod to something. Frig if I know what. Ooh, you got combatant. Rats. Ooh, you can oh, if you click on it, this pops up. Complete each fish or cup bait achievement. Okay. Sorry, brain is just not functioning right now. Anyway. Oh, Barley Brew. Isn't that a name in Lord of the Rings? Wouldn't have a clue. But yeah, I still feel I just feel frazzled right now. I think it's just because I'm sending the other thing. It just my head is scattered. I know it's like digging up an old wound. It feels silly, but I know it always bugged me that I didn't get the pet, and that a lot of it came down to my nerves. It was always a sore spot. So yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice this. 2 days, 13 hours. That's fun. I hope they say yes and give it to me. God damn. But yeah, it was an old spot and my head's frazzled now. So let's go look up the fish or cup bait. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's not gonna help.
Ironforge is here to do its part.
The Feast of Wintervale. The later seasons of Azeroth are marked as a time of change in many cultures. The dwarves and the Tauren especially look to a legend of the coming winter veil. The blanketing of the land in snow is heralding a time of renewal, as a time of celebration. Though the understanding of the legends that the races of Azeroth share are not dissimilar. The phrasing just isn't clicking to me. My brain just is not working. Seeing this changing is also throwing me off. Though the understanding of the legends that the races of Azeroth share are not dissimilar, the ways they choose to acknowledge them are as diverse as the races themselves. The legend of Great Father Winter. The term Winter Veil is said to stem from a supernatural being referred to in many cultures as Great Father Winter, as he would walk the land late in the seasons, Winter itself will be his billowing cloak. In his wake was the blanketing of the land in snow, and thus it is said that Great Father Winter will cast his wintry veil over the land. Though parts of Azeroth may lie in snow, it gives land time for rebirth and renewal. The dwarves, ever consumed with the research of their origins, the dwarves choose to recognize the season as a recognition of Great Father Winter himself. They consider him to be a personification of one of the ancients of Azeroth, the Titans. Much as they claim lineage in one degree or another to these mythical beings, they consider the snowy home of Dun Moreau as a prime example of Great Father Winter's blessings. The Torn. The Torn and their shamanistic understanding of winter, along with their recent emergence into druidic endeavors, fit in well with the legend of Wintervale. They focus almost entirely on the renewing aspects of the lore, however, leaving legend worship to those races, as they view it, less in tune with the nature of things. Many Torn choose this time as the right time to give thanks for their blessings of their new home, in Mulgore. Feasting. The idea of feasting during this time of year is one that traces its origins to the legend itself. As Great Father Winter walked Azeroth, bringing winter in his wake, it is said he would provide a bounty for those who welcomed his presence. As such, the idea of feasting during Wintervale would bring together communities, as they had shared whatever they had. Typically a single day of merriment and feasting welcomed the change, all in anticipation of the land's renewal. Modern day observation. Other cultures have begun to recognize the Feast of Wintervale as a time of great celebration, though not in the same traditions as the legend bases it in. Customs, often unrelated to anything other than a chance for a celebration and gift exchange, made their way into modern day observation of the season. Even the image of Great Father Winter is sometimes used, but more as a harbinger of commercial exploit, rather than as a supernatural titan.
The three hammers stand as one.
I bid you welcome to the kingdom of Ironforge, friend. Always take an interest in those who choose to take an interest in the kingdom, its people, and its war. Is this why you're standing before me? The legends and lore surrounding the Wintervale are ones that have faded from the forefront of public thought over the years. While I recognize that the goblins are helping to revive the tradition for their own ends, the fact that citizenry thinks about it, at least in some form, does good to keep such lore alive. Your desire to go beyond the material and learn about her past is an admirable trait, young paladin. I salute your erudite nature.
We never give up the fight.
Well, I'm listening.
Have you come to aid the Alliance?
You got my attention.
What's on your mind?
I do not recognize this guy in the slightest. It's level 85, so I doubt he's added recently, but I don't recognize him in the slightest, especially not his gear. And then there's Corrin here, twin bows. 110. Heavy armor, physical damage taken reduced by 990%. Well, 990? No, 99%. I like the music. Collect all 5 toys that are part of the Crash and Trash and Iron Armada set. Crash and Trash and Flamer. Okay, where... Here we go.
I got what you need.
Damn it, I wanted to see what mount that was. Alright, what now? Well, let's go kill the other guy. And quickest way to do that, since we're going up to Hillsbrad, is to yeah, this used to be its own separate zone, but then it got condensed into one. Like there used to be a dividing line around here somewhere. So let us head to here, and the best way to do that is to head to Dal. Head to Dal, then head to... wait, what? Globe Yeti? Attack boost. Your attack has been increased by 25%. Fantastic. Oh, Yeti? Who makes him? How did he get there? No one knows except maybe Great Father Winter. Oh yeah. We heart to Dal, then we... then we go to our Class Order Hall portal, then we fly over. Really, the Class Order Hall is such a handy little thing. Makes getting around so much easier. I really hope they accept the ticket I sent in, because I'm honestly stressed about it. Well, I don't... well, I don't deal with pets much. It's just the principle of the thing. You know, I got the ticket as a gift, and I never got a bit of the gift. So, I just, you know, on principle, just really want to have it. And it'll be, you know, I finally buckled up the courage. It'll be nice to get a payout for it, you know. I'm gonna call it soon here. Just finish off this quest, and that'll be that. Just gonna tweet something, but let's deal with this first. Well, actually, I can deal with this bit as well, actually. That's fine. That's great. That's great. That's great. No Butta Cigaris. Very little. There, go do that. Now Butta Cigaris.
Guides my sword.
That was odd. So 1,500 with them, 1,500 with them. Hopefully this will stack. I've, like the other I'm already capped out in a sense. Hopefully this will keep building. Okay, auto run. Just fight straightforward while I tweet. Okay, so yeah, tweet gone. It was basically since it's Christmas. I was just like I hope everyone's having a good day, or had a good day kind of thing. Because well, the day's over. It's 2:30 in the morning. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna end this soon. I'll just go over here, do this quest, and then go turn it in. Then I'll call quits, and I might play more tomorrow. Because I'm getting tired, and I'm gonna have to be up early and all that. So yeah. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. But yeah, Uther's Tomb's gotten an update, which implies that, it's gonna be relevant somehow. Something's gonna happen there. But what? I haven't a clue. And you never know, Blizzard mightn't go through with it. They might have set it up, but they mightn't go through with it. Like, think of Shatrat from WoD. That was gonna be next raid tier of the expansion. We never got it. So that whole chunk of story is gone. Like apparently there's a whole in like Euro story and all that. There, we miss out on a whole arc of it. Like the middle of her story is just cut out. Apparently, from what I hear. So yeah. So, there's none stopping Blizzard from, updating Uther's Tomb, hinting at stuff, and then never doing anything with it. I can take you. You're not so big. Okay, you are actually quite big. He is quite burly, ain't he? Starting on top to bottom. Oh, okay. Also, one issue that I realized that it might be getting in the way of me running into players to help is my war mode. think they made it so it can be turned off anywhere now, or like, oh no, turned off in any rest area, but can only be turned on in Stormwind. I thought they made it, you know, either way, you know, turned on, turned off anywhere, in rest areas. Okay, let's turn this off. Then we'll pop back, see if we can do it. If we can't, then oh well. If we can, then let's go do it. There used to be a quest over here for Horde from Scarlet Monastery. You found an undead who'd been tortured within Scarlet Monastery, and his wedding ring had been taken off him and given to the torturer's wife. So you were to track her down and get her father or father-in-law, kill them both, and take the ring and give it to his widow. Of him just standing here, it's obvious as all hell. Ah, that one. Certainly very dramatic. It's been a while since I've been out of that. Angelic. Loot the thing in the center of the ring, only available once every 4 hours. Ghost. Kill yourself out somehow, then speak to the forlorn composer. Lament to the Highborn. 5 Hordes in each bit. Use your Goldie Wintervale sweater to carol in enemy capital cities during the feast. All these quests around the place. Where the hell am I going? I started flying in the wrong direction. Of course I did. Ooh, High Seas. Purchase from so-and-so for 500 Dominion Point commissions. Fuck. Never did finish the Shield Wall campaign. Should go back and do it at some stage. We're nearly there, and hopefully there'll be another player there trying to do it. If there isn't, then I'm going to log off while here. I'm going to log on. Hopefully there'll be someone there trying to do it. Oh, so I never did see what the other toy thing was like. I like the lion face on that. Okay, that is cute. That is cute. 8 bits of course stone, eh? If only it was worth something, you know, that would be a bigger thing to celebrate. The ogres here are actually associated with Warcraft 3. They're a leader. They're level 110? The hell? They're just walking around ice blocking all these. And you drop a wall. It's associated with Legion. Huh, interesting. But anyway. They've gone into a rage, but no interest in actually defending their friends that they're berserking over. Or, you know, avenging them. They just get really angry and stand there and do nothing. I really thought this guy had a unique model. Maybe he did once. Not anymore. But anyway. Tall. Or maybe that was the pre-cat version of him. I can't remember. But, in Warcraft 3, the Frozen Throne, just looking this up. MUG apostrophe THOL. Yeah, back in Warcraft 3, the Frozen Throne, Sylvanas breaks free of the Lich King's control, and she attacks Arthas and sets off on her own. She ends up attacked by Vermatris's forces. While forcing them back, she has a Banshee possess an ogre by the name of Mugtul, if memory serves. Yep. Hold on, let me just, yeah. It's this guy with, oh, server shut down in a mo. Annoying. But anyway, yeah, it's this guy. Mugtul. Yeah, she had a Banshee possess him, and used the now possessed ogre to command his forces to aid Sylvanas. And by doing so, obviously she got more troops for the fight, and it made bringing down the Dreadlord all the easier. But, according to the lore, that I'm not sure if it's still in the game or not, well, with stuff being taken out and all that. Eventually, one day, when Mugtul was on a job for Sylvanas, he comes across a crown. That crown breaks Mugtul of the possession. He's now a free agent again, and he's rather pissed at Sylvanas. I'm not sure if he really does anything against her operations. But, also 400 herbalism? Can he even get that? Yeah, I'm not really sure if he did anything against her, but our operations, but you know, on principle, she's pretty pissed. So she sends assassins after him to kill him and to get stuff. But apparently, according to Wiki, he's still alive. And I also meant that sincerely. Yeah, that's great sincerely. I just realized now it comes off as sarcastic considering I didn't get to do it, but I do actually mean that sincere. You know, 4 out of 6 is pretty good. Ah, in Miss Pandaria, the whole the crown of will chain was removed. So no, the yeah, his whole shtick is gone. So yeah, that's annoying. Um. So yeah, long story short, and yeah, there's no one around here to do it. Probably too late. I'll try again tomorrow. But yeah, long story short, he's an ogre from Warcraft 3 that Sylvanas had possessed. Eventually came across a crown of some sort that allowed him to break the possession. Sylvanas didn't take too kindly to it, either because he was making actions strange to no one. No idea what this is about. She doesn't take too kindly to it, either because he was doing something against her plots, or because, you know, a minion broke free. One or the other. So, she sends assassins after him, but canonically, he's apparently alive. But his quest was removed. So, and there's, like, he's just a NPC that's there now with nothing to him. Like, it's just an empty bit of space there. Which is quite sad and generally depressing, you know? And before I go, I'm just going to look this up on my phone. Strange snowman. Wow. Okay, the old version of the quest we're doing right now was called Stolen Wintervale Treats. And then it led into this. You're a mean one. The description for it was, according to WoW Gamepedia, the Gamepedia WoW thing. Listen, not to shatter the magic of the season here, but Smokywood Pastures could use some assistance. The kind you adventuring types are known to give. We're missing an important shipment of treats that was restocking us for the season, and now we're missing the agent of Smoky Pastures that we sent out to the field to find it. Please, the shipment was last reported in the Alterac Mountains. That's where a man went to look for it. See if both are out there, safe and sound. You can hear me. Thank the bottom line. I'm not really a snowman. My name is Sax, and I work for the Ironforge branch. He's stuttering and whatnot here, but I'm not going to bother trying to do it. I started off trying, but then I gave up. Quite quickly. Downward branch of Smokewood Pastures. I got sent out here to look for a missing package when I got attacked by a creature I've never seen before. So, very cold. He's disguised there as a snowman. But I don't think he's at any relevancy now. He can actually start the quest, but why would you ever get it off unless you just stumbled upon it here? Or I guess knew that you could start the quest, so you just came out here first without actually going to Ironforge. Either way. Alright, so, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, folks. There's no one else here, so I can't do this. It's wait a bit too burly. So we'll pop in tomorrow and see if I can't do it then. If there's anything you'd like to ask me, please, or anything you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. But until then, love and peace, baby. Love and peace.